Welcome back. It's that time to talk to some sporty fans. We're getting the word of the African Nations Championship as Niger Republic secured a ticket to the quarterfinal of the 2022 African Nations Championship, the CHAN, after a shock 1-0 win over Cameroon on Tuesday. Somalia Budamasi was the hero for the Minas as the final Group E clash of the Maaloud Gaddafi Stadium in Algeria. The victory ensured that the Minas finished top of Group E and advanced to their second ever quarterfinal of the tournament, meant exclusively for home-based players. Now we can say Niger Republic are through to the quarterfinal, this time to the round of 16, where the boys have been separated from the men. But let's show you the results for the games played. On Tuesday, Mauritania go against Mali there 1-0, and in the other group, Niger Republic had to go past Cameroon in Oshoka. A late goal could give them that 3 points in the bag, and now they are through to the knockout stage. Now, moving away from that, they say when you celebrate too much, especially as an Arsenal fan, you might end up in jail. But there is good news coming from Uganda as police in Jinja, Uganda, released 7 out of the 8 Arsenal Football Club fans who were arrested on Monday after 24 hours of detention over a trophy parade on the city streets following that club 3-2 victory over Manchester United on Sunday. Now, one of the fans remained in custody after previous charges of robbery were discovered on his file. So the fans were accused of holding an illegal procession on different streets in Jinja to celebrate the club's triumph over Manchester United on Sunday. The fans held a replica trophy during the spontaneous celebration. Now, Kira Region Police spokesman James Mubi, he said the fans had been cautioned before being released unconditionally. So at this time, if you're an Arsenal fan, make sure you douse down the celebration. Wait, you still got more games in the English Premier League. For all those in Uganda, take heed. Do not celebrate too much or you'll have to end up in jail. Now, moving away from that to talking about the English Premier League. Now, a number of potential buyers have expressed interest in Everton after the club was put up for sale by Fahid Mashiri, who is looking for offers for more than 500 million euros for the Premier League club. Mashiri would like to recoup the money he had invested in the new stadium being built at the Burnley Moor dock. It is understood that Deloitte has been instructed to handle the sale of the club, who are in the Premier League relegation zone. Deloitte offered no comment when approached by reporters about what the deal looks like. At this time, Everton is on sale. For sale, Everton, that's what they call it. Now, the owner right now trying to recuperate from the money he spent building their stadium there, Goodison Park. But we wait and see what will be the outcome of this. Remember, Chelsea did not have to wait too long before they got a buyer. So maybe we're waiting to see a new owner of Everton. Now let's take it to the world of boxing for all those who have been asking, where's Anthony Joshua? Anthony Joshua, won't you have a fight for 2023? You've got your answer here, as Boxing Scene has confirmed that Franklin and former heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua have agreed to terms for April 1 bout at the O2 Arena in London. Now, Franklin, who nearly upset White in November 26, became the front-runner for Joshua's return to the ring in recent weeks. Australia Damson McKean with 22 no loss, 14 knockouts, and Swedes Otto Wellen with 24 bouts, 1 draw and 14 knockouts were among the potential opponents for Anthony Joshua, but they had to receive consideration about these opponents. Anthony Joshua and White are expected to fight later this year if Joshua defeats Franklin and White beats his opponent determined by his next appearance. So, Anthony Joshua fans, you've got one opponent for April 1 at the O2 Arena, and we cannot wait that. We will be counting down on the calendar. Anthony Joshua has got a lot at stake. He's got 3 losses for 2022. So we are hoping that 2023 looks good for Anthony Joshua. There you have it, sport update at this time. Back to you, Osa and Dolly.
Oye, great to see you. I am not one to support police brutality in any part of the world, but, well, if they're Arsenal fans, well, just a little jail time wouldn't hurt. It's nothing too much.
His hatred is very strong.
Also, don't be savage. Come on.
Why make it a nuisance across the continent because you won 1 match? Lock them up.
You know what's interesting? We could be coming back very soon to talk about how they've won the season.
But also, Olive, don't you put into consideration that maybe the police in Uganda are not Arsenal fans?
Very possibly. Probably Manchester United fans.
That's a possibility.
What nonsense?
But everybody is entitled to their human rights being
You should
respected.
celebrate.
Olive.
And I really don't even know why they're celebrating at this time. Come on. The coach has told them to calm down.
So why shouldn't they
calm down.
celebrate? I don't agree
No,
with
but
that. Tony.
another thing
Arsenal
is-
has had a bit of a rough time in the past years, and when people were trashing them, nobody was telling
That's
them.
for a club that has not won a trophy since 2004. For those
Yes,
who are
so now
familiar
that they
with
have
the
something
trophy,
to
they do not
celebrate.
go ahead
But
by
all
celebrating
means,
in that manner.
They haven't
Come
won,
on.
but let them ride on the. See, allow people be, live and let live. Let them celebrate whatever they want to
So
celebrate.
But
long
their celebration
so long
is
as they don't end
infringing
up
on
in
my
jail,
own.
it's fine. But look at one of the guys now. He has been left back because he's got a record of robbery on his file. Now, if he had not celebrated, think about that, Oli.
You can
Come on.
imagine. You can imagine the caliber of people that are Arsenal fans.
Now let's
in
look at it
Uganda.
from this perspective. His celebration was great because
But
it
we have
helped.
had enough of Arsenal fans. Remember, we met them on the mountain. We saw them at the time praying so much. And now they've not even clinched the title and they are celebrating and even have a cause to have been reprimanded in jail. Come on, come on.
I still maintain, I don't understand what you and Osagie are saying. I still am of the view that people should be allowed to celebrate their wins, big or small.
But not,
So,
not by becoming a public nuisance.
and that's not a
Nuisance, yes,
fact.
please.
That's not a factor of their club. A nuisance is a nuisance regardless of the club.
Exactly.
If
The
a person
nuisance is a
has-
nuisance because it's an Arsenal fan.
It's the same way there are nuisance, people that can be referred to as nuisance are Chelsea fans, and people that are nuisance in Manchester United. So a nuisance is a
Liverpool are
nuisance
not
regardless
nuisance,
of the
but
club.
wait and
Let's
see.
leave Arsenal. I will not agree.
I just want the Ugandan police to carry out the full investigation, and make sure that these people are remanded in custody until the investigation is complete, including the arm robber.
Our wonderful
All of them.
viewers,
Lock
thank you very
them
much
up
for
with their
joining us.
jerseys and use the jerseys to sweep the floor while they're at it.
We want to clearly express that this hating does not represent the views of News Central Television. So to our wonderful viewers watching,
Lock them
Onye
up.
Obaru and Osagie Ogbonwa speak for themselves. And I believe that I speak on behalf of News Central Television when I
Yes,
say
you
that
do.
we wish Arsenal fans all the best.
Hard labor
Arsenal
is
fans,
what
all the
if I was
best.
the judge, they would be jailed with hard labor for at least 6 months.
Now we need to end
until the
sports.
season is over.
We need to end this
Uganda needs
because
some public service so they can be of help.
it's becoming vile. This is not the sport that I signed up for.
I
All
agree.
right, so my Arsenal
Just
fans,
stressed me out.
thank you very much for celebrating. Keep celebrating and showing us how to live life with zest and color, and
Well,
being
make
able
sure
to
you don't end
celebrate
up
the
in
big
jail.
wins and the little wins. And it doesn't matter if your enemies think that those wins are little. Celebrate it even louder because we are heaping coals of fire on their head.
Okay.
Anyway, away from this hatred from these people, thank you very much, Onye Obaru, for coming on the show. I will meet you outside the studio. Wait for me.
Now-
Don't go. Wait
You're
for me.
welcome.